was gonna be nice if you had someone to film the bikini.
So do you find like a lot of Canadians are shy when you tell them that's it, underwear off?
Yes. At the beginning, a lot of women didn't want to take their underwear off. They ask for disposable underwears, and they wanted to be in the room by themselves to get ready. And I actually had to learn that, because in Brazil we were talking and the clients are getting naked, and said, okay, blah blah blah, what's your day? And when you see the client is already naked in a bed, and let's start. Here, not so much anymore, because a lot of my clients, they know me already. But the first time I have to leave the client on the bed, on the room, and said, okay, take your clothes off and lie on the bed. And sometimes I come inside and I always put the paper on the bed, and the client cover themselves with the paper. You know, they're so self-conscious, they're so shy to be naked, they cover themselves. And they said, I don't want to take my underwear off, please give me a disposable underwear. Or they say, oh no, I'm gonna keep my underwear on, it's not a problem. But it's not just about to have the client naked in front of you. It's because when they have the underwear off, it's easier to do. Like I can see if it's symmetrical and everything. You know, I don't want you to go home and look at the mirror. Something is like it's not even.
And so you blame it on winter?
Yes, you guys are covered the whole 6 months.
Maybe 8.
Maybe
8 months.
8, yeah. This year we are lucky, but most of the time we are covered. And the bathing suits here are a little bit too big. So sometimes you don't need to get a Brazilian wax done, right? But I totally think it's culturally. In Brazil is very common, like where we get waxing in Brazil is like it's 5 to 10 beds in the same room. Here, if you tell this to people, people don't believe you, and like they cannot see themselves in a situation where back home you are doing waxing and talking to the next esthetician or to the client the esthetician is doing. You know what I mean? It's like nobody's there worrying about body. We're there to get the stuff done, and that's it.
But you don't have like men and women in the same.
Oh no. We have a room for men and room for women.
And how old are you when you started?
I was 16 when I finished school.
Okay.
But I was 12 when I asked my daddy I want to be an esthetician. And because I went to my first bikini wax, and I felt so weird. You know, the esthetician was in Brazil, and this old lady used to do my mom's wax. And my mom booked the appointment for me, and I didn't feel comfortable at all with her. So I came home and I said to my mom, I decided what I want to do. I wanted to be an esthetician. My mom asked me, how come? I said, because I really wanted to make people feel comfortable with me. And this is what my big thing. I love to make people to feel comfortable. You know, I'm here just to do wax, but not to look at them or to make them uncomfortable. Because it's a very weird technique, right? Come on, I have to ask someone to take their pants on, and I'm gonna be there working and hurting the person between their legs, you know? But once you do, you feel them comfortable, it's way easier. And I think you have to like what you do. I love what I do, so for me it's a pleasure. It's not a problem at all.
And what's your technique to make it hurt less? Because I don't find it's that hurts that much.
I think I talk too much with the client. I distract the clients for sure. And like I like to do small sessions.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some esthetician they put wax all over the skin, like in one side, like in 3 shots, you're done.
Yeah.
And I do take my time to do waxing. I do take my time after get the wax done to twist those little ones. You know, like in Brazil, they're very perfectionists.
Mm-hmm.
In Brazil, if you leave one hair behind, the client actually complains to you next time they come.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing, once you put wax on, you cannot put wax again on the same place.
Right. That's how you get burned.
You know, and yes, and a lot of people when comes for eyebrows, some people they like to clean the face to do the waxing, but actually in Brazil we learn you don't clean the face, because the natural oil or the makeup or anything you have on actually protect your skin, especially upper lip.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes you do waxing and you take a layer of skin off, and it's because the skin is really clean. I'm talking about face. Down there, you have to clean. Please. Especially before coming to see me.